Roethlisberger has time, throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Toss to White. He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his 5th!
In the fourth quarter on field goals, 32 yards to tie it. And the kick, look out! Look out! It's no good! It's no good!
No good. Wide right.
41-yard field goal attempt coming for Adam Vinatieri. Snap, ball down, kick up, kick is on the way. Kick is good! Kick is good! Adam Vinatieri from 41 yards away!
Super Bowl and their wives. Every employee was brought down, from the cafeteria staff, janitorial staff, grounds crew. They're all here to see the Colts of Indianapolis win Super Bowl 41.
Back to throw, Montana. Stepped up, throws.
So they say he was juggling the ball. And what Butch Davis is saying right now is we ran another play. And like I said, in the history of replay, Gus, once another play has been run, I have never seen them go back and say we're replaying another play. And I mean, this is serious stuff here in Cleveland. This is a playoff spot potentially on the line. And it's getting ugly here in Cleveland. And now they're going to call the end of the game. Unbelievable. Now they call the game. Well, that was with 48 seconds to go. Yeah, you got to take. I think this has been just a fiasco by the referees today. Well, that was the right call. You got to end the game. If the fans are throwing crap on the field, especially when you consider how big of a game this was for the Cleveland Browns. This is ridiculous. Well, I'll be anxious to hear the official explanation of the way that replay situation came down, because once another play is run, you can't go back. And these officials really need to get off the field. And you know what? The fans got to stop throwing crap. We just saw a guy get hit in the head and he's down, split his head wide open. The fans have got to control themselves. People are getting hurt. It's ridiculous. You're only hurting yourself by throwing stuff on the field. And the officials are pummeled as they head into the locker room, and Butch Davis is speechless.
Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught by Dez Bryant.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain possession.
Should be it. Dominant performance across the board. Pete Carroll, the Seattle Seahawks, winding their way. 15 seconds away officially.
Plays later, Hill looking for Calvin Johnson again. It appears to be a game-winning touchdown catch for Calvin Johnson. The ball comes loose, as you can see it. When Calvin goes down, it is ruled an incomplete pass on the field. The play, of course, would be reviewed. As we see it again, Johnson goes up for the grab, comes down with the ball. He's got his butt on the turf. His knee touches, but he has to have possession of the ball. As he hits the ground, he loses control. Replay officials confirm the call on the field. Jim Schwartz arguing this one because that's a potential game-winning score. Ruled incomplete 2 plays later, 18 seconds left. 4th and 10 into the end zone. It is incomplete for Calvin Johnson again. 45 yards for Calvin Johnson, but not the big one. Bears go on for the win, 19-14.
So now Arizona from the 20-yard line. Blitz coming, Matthews. Palmer stepping away at first. Palmer extending the play.
Nobody there.
Crosses the field. Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30, the 20.
If he scores, it's over.
It's insane to the 4-yard line. one of the greatest postseason performers ever. His 08 postseason was one for the ages. So what happens here? 75 yards, first and goal.
As great as it was by Fitzgerald, it may be better by Carson Palmer. Watch this. Escape somehow finds Fitzgerald across the field to set this entire thing up. And this was a huge tackle at the end because if Fitzgerald scores, it's over.
Brown is the motion man. Little flip to Fitzgerald, he scores! And the Cardinals win an amazing game.
Ball's in the backfield. Wilson, caught, touchdown! Graham!
You know, 3 and 4 to now one play away from the Super Bowl if they can stop him. Triple right formation. Up for grabs.
Oh man, here it comes.
It is. He caught it. He caught the ball. No, the rule incomplete. For a moment, it appeared that the miracle had been answered. Aaron Bailey almost with a reception, and the Steelers have won.
Goal. Fake it to White. Looking around. Has time. Throws it. Did he get the feet down? What an effort. Touchdown, Amendola. It's Lewis. And Lewis running free. And that could very well do it.
4 of them set to the right. Smith looks left. Then he throws. Caught. Touch for the 2-point conversion with a flag. Demetrius Harris makes the catch. He got a penalty, though.
Holding.
And it's going to come back.
10-yard penalty. The try will be attempted from the 12-yard line.
Smith to try to tie it. And it is batted away in the end zone. Sean Davis. Roethlisberger surveying, buying time, throws, caught. Brown at the 19-yard line. Antonio Brown.
And son Stephen and Brian. Everybody knows Coach Belichick is this super genius, kind of mad scientist, if you will, football coach. You seldom get the glimpse of the father, the proud father.
Here comes one of greater importance if he makes it. And it's right down the pipe. Adam Vinatieri.
This is unbelievable. The automatic sprinkler system has come on the goal line. Absolutely perfect.
The scoreboard read 62-7, and the history books revealed the second largest margin of victory in NFL playoff history when the game was complete.
McDermott is the snapper, and the kick is no good. Wow. Go figure.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree. Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York. Steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. From the shotgun, Brooks pumps, throws down the near sideline to Stallworth. And Stallworth tries to get away from some people and does to the 38-yard line. He needs a block. He needs a couple there. They're going to lateral the ball to Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis tries to stay alive. He'll lateral it to Deuce. Deuce needing help. He laterals across the field, and the Saints are going to take it in with Pathan. If this is legal, they've done it.
No.
Jerome Pathan diving into the end zone.
I mean, you can't tell me that I just witnessed what I just saw take place.
All sorts of incredible plays along the line for the Saints to stay alive, pending the extra point by John Carney.
And he missed.
No! He missed the extra point wide right. Oh my God, how could he do that? This one is over as John Carney misses his first extra point of the season.
The Eagles. And it's a line drive kick. Jackson bobbles it and now has to try and recover. Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson still not in and now in for the touchdown. No flags. Unbelievable.
But Bryant's attempt at redemption sailed wide left as time expired, and the game bled into overtime. The third straight game the Jets have gone into sudden death, an NFL record. After Pittsburgh's defense stopped the Jets on their first possession, Big Ben marched the Steelers 72 yards on 13 plays, setting up a 33-yard field goal attempt by Jeff Reed. Reed's kick was true and the Steelers won their 15th straight game, sending them to the AFC Championship game against the Patriots, where they'll play in the friendly confines of Heinz Field once again.
Last chance for the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it. And he's over. What? Franco Harris grabbed the ball on a deflection.
Now, it's first and goal. That's picked off. That's picked off. And who else? Rondé Barber. All the way, untouched, down the field. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may ride to the Super Bowl with that one.
But it would be an unlikely Cowboy hero who would end the Steelers' comeback and determine the outcome of Super Bowl 30.
Battle again in the shotgun with 4 wideouts. He gets his snap. Here comes an outside blitz. The pass is picked off and open field. Here comes Larry Brown to the 15. He's to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds on the far side at the Steelers' 6-yard line. O'Donnell threw the ball out there, and Larry Brown was the closest man to it when it came in.
Who's already muffed one. He grabs this one, and he coughs it up. The same player who recovered the muff recovers the fumble. It's Devin Thomas. And would you believe the Giants on a special teams gaffe by the same player filling in for Ted Ginn, Kyle Williams, sets the Giants up for Lawrence Tynes to do what he did in 2007. That is come out on the road in the NFC Championship game in overtime and boot the Giants into the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots. Shades of 2007 as Ahmad Bradshaw takes the football, gets a first down, sets up the Giants inside the 10. All you got to do is set up Lawrence Tynes for that game-winning, overtime-ending, Super Bowl-sending field goal for the New York Giants. And here comes Lawrence Tynes, just like in Green Bay. He's Scottish, and it's not crap. Got it!
Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal.
When the year ended with a loss to the Patriots, the Bucs had finished their inaugural season with an 0-14 record. 12 more losses would follow before the Bucs would win their first game.
In regulation. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle.
Move behind Peyton, Jim Brown, and Franco Harris. First and 10. Riggins, Fleetlicker, back to Theismann. Theismann's in a lot of trouble. And it was Lawrence Taylor who slammed Theismann to the ground at the 42-yard line. The blitz was on. That's not necessarily a good play to have called. And quickly, Lawrence Taylor was up saying Theismann is hurt. And I don't believe Lawrence Taylor would have reacted that way unless Theismann is really hurt.